Hey guys, I missed you so much. I feel like it's been so long. I know it's only been a few weeks since I last uploaded, but it feels way longer than that. I'm not even gonna take a long time to explain, but I'm sorry that I've just been not uploading consistently because I have been kind of a mess, which is why I'm filming this video today, which is basically just to kind of catch you guys up on my life, if you even care. If you don't, maybe stop watching, but I'd appreciate it if you did. I didn't write any notes, nothing. I'm just gonna start talking. Basically, and as most of you know, I was going through a lot of personal stuff towards the end of the year and beginning of this year, even though it's kind of late for that. I'm trying to make some New Year's resolutions, start over, get my life together. I'm going to get into selling my clothes on Depop, so I'm pretty sure my username is the same as like my Instagram, Bella Elizabeth. I'll link it in the description box if I end up having it up at that time. But yeah, I want to start selling clothes, so I'm gonna get into that. I really want to start brainstorming for video ideas again because I don't know what happened. I hit like a roadblock and I can't think of anything. I don't want to do the same videos over and over because I feel like, and based on my recent views that I've looked at, when I upload Disney vlogs, you guys do like them, but not all of them get a ton of views. I don't really get why. And then when I do other things, it really just depends on what it is, because some get a ton and some don't get a ton. I know I need to just push through it and not look at the views so much because I know that's just gonna bring me down. So I need to get back into just not caring. I did put on my Instagram a little questionnaire thing just asking if there was anything you guys wanted to know to kind of catch you up on what's been going on with me. I got a good couple of responses, and when I went through them, they all ended up kind of being the same questions, so that works out because now I can just answer them like all collectively. One of the questions that a lot of people actually asked was, how is the new puppy? I haven't actually mentioned this in any of my videos, I don't think, but recently my family got a new puppy, a dachshund puppy. We named him Willie. He is the cutest. I'm obsessed with him. I'll insert pictures over here so that you can see what he looks like. He does have an Instagram that I made for him. It's at willie.thewiener. I'll also link that in the description box, but if you guys want to, you can go follow it. And I made it ever since like we first got him, so there's pictures from when he was like a new puppy and everything. He's probably a few months old at this point. I don't know exactly how much, and I don't feel like sitting here and doing the math. He's gonna be an emotional support dog for us, so that's really nice. I mean, mostly for them, because like I don't live there, but regardless. So then I'll kind of go into the next thing, which is kind of what I just mentioned, which is my living situation. Obviously, I'm still where I have been living. Someone asked, I think, are you gonna be moving in with your family, or what's your living situation, etc., etc. I actually have some good news, but I'm not gonna get into specifics yet because I don't actually know if it's happening, but there is a chance that by maybe around the summer, I'm going to be finding a new place to live, like an apartment with a friend. I don't actually know if it's happening or what the specifics are, so I'm not gonna say anymore. That is my plan regardless. I want to move in with a friend by maybe the end of this year. I right now am living with a friend of my mom's who graciously took me in when all of the COVID stuff happened and I was cut off from the Disney college program. So for now, that's where I am. I'm not going to be moving in with my family. I feel that I'm in a stage in my life where I should be living independently, and it has been working out. Like, I've been doing pretty well in terms of, you know, taking care of myself. In terms of work, a lot of you guys actually asked about my job, which I thought that I've talked about it before, but maybe not a lot. But I am working in Disney. I'm working at Epcot in the France Pavilion. So I'm working in food, obviously not ideal, but it's where I am right now. I've been there since July, so it's been a really long time. A lot of you didn't even know that I was working there, so now you know. And then those of you who didn't ask what my job is, you were asking how my job is. In one of my recent videos, I talked a lot about how I was kind of struggling with it and being in food and just being frustrated with the area of work that I was in. I've kind of gotten used to it. I've kind of just told myself, listen, it's the stage of the world right now. Everyone's struggling. There's some people out there that don't have jobs and wish they had one. So there's people who are in worse situations, and I could be them. I'm not struggling with it as much as I was. I think it's just that I'm like used to it now. I think that's the best way to explain it. plan. But that's where I am right now. So if you're ever in Epcot, come say hi. I work in France. And that job is actually a temporary job. Like the actual title of it when I applied for it was a temporary job, because normally in the World Showcase in Epcot, people that work in those pavilions have to be from that country. Obviously, I'm not from France, so it is a temporary thing. Like it's all just like locals working in all the pavilions right now, because obviously there's no international travel or anything like that for them. They can't come here right now. But in terms of where I'd like to work, because I already have talked about this, but I've been thinking a lot more on careers and stuff lately. I really have been thinking back to my major in college, which was psychology, and I don't really think that I want to get a master's or that I need one for what I'm looking into, and that's kind of always been kind of the plan from the start. I don't think that's what I want to do. Like, I don't really want to become a counselor or anything like that, but I do want to work with children. I kind of have mentioned this before, but Make-A-Wish was a big interest of mine, and Make-A-Wish is kind of scattered throughout the US, so I don't actually know if that would work out. There's something called Give Kids the World, which is very similar, and they actually do have a location in Florida. I would really, really like to work there. I feel like after my college program, I was almost on a Disney high, and like I was all about, oh my gosh, like I'm gonna stay with Disney. That's where I want to work. Which is not a lie, because I do think that it would be cool to keep Disney incorporated into my job, which is why Give Kids the World would work out perfectly, because it's a wish granting program kind of thing, and it involves Disney. They work very closely with Disney. However, they're closed right now, so I can't really do anything about that, but I'm hoping and praying that soon enough, one day I can maybe look into it. And of course, I know that I've mentioned working in the guest relations field in Disney. I would enjoy also. I'm not opposed to that. I still am interested. It's hard to explain, but basically what I'm saying is that I don't need to work at Disney. As long as I'm going to the parks as a guest, I'm happy. I don't need to work there necessarily. So that's my biggest interest right now, and I'm really hoping that maybe I can work something out with that. So that's kind of a little update on the job situation. So then the last big question that you guys asked was, how are you doing in terms of mental health? I did touch on that in the beginning of this video already, but have been struggling with it, and so I needed to kind of get off of YouTube for a while, kind of post just when I can, which I'm still kind of in that stage, but I really hope that once I get my life together here, that I'll get back into uploading every single Sunday. I am doing a lot better. I still have my daily challenges, but that's normal and that's okay. And like when I take a step back and think of like my experiences as a whole in mental illness and stuff, I've done a lot better than I used to. So I guess kind of going into the future, I'm really hoping to find a new place, maybe do a little of room remodeling, because that's another thing I really want to do. Finding a job, finding places that I can apply, getting an in with some company somewhere. But yeah, that I know for sure is that I want to stay in Florida. So I'm glad that I'm here. I've definitely been a lot happier since living down here. But anyway, I feel like that is pretty much it. If there's anything else that you guys want to know, obviously always comment below, or if there's any video ideas, which I always ask for. I get annoyed with myself half the time because I am so repetitive in my videos, but it is true. If you have any ideas of videos that you want to see, please comment them below. There's been less activity on my channel, so if you're still watching the video at this point, it would be great if you could comment some stuff below. So I will hopefully be able to start brainstorming again, kind of write some things down, get some video ideas in my mind. Alright, so I think that pretty much covers everything that I was going to say, but of course I just want to thank you guys for your patience. If you're watching this, if you stuck through all of my ups and downs that I've been going through lately, I read every comment, I read as many DMs as I can, and those things, those comments are what keep me going, seriously. Thanks for watching. Make sure to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new to my channel. Hope you all are doing well during this time. Hope things get better for you, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.